back to my channel. My name is Laura and today is Top 5 Wednesday. I'm pre-recording this. I found 5 books in my crates that were written in verse. So these are books that I have not read yet. I have 5 books. I'm going to share with you the 5 books. I'm going to read a little bit of the back because I have no idea what they're about. So this is all new to me as well. But I do own these 5 books, so I'm going to share with you the 5 books. So they are in no particular order. I just took them off my shelf. This is like a Saturday shelfie tour because it is one of my crates above. But I'm not doing it as a Saturday shelfie tour because I only have 5 books to share. So I figured it would be great for Top 5 Wednesday. So here we go. The first book that I found on my shelf is called Glimpse by Carol Lynch Williams. And here you go. This is what it looks like. I don't know what it's about, so I am going to read the little synopsis. An edge-of-the-seat thriller, fantastic. And now, if you don't know what a written in verse book is, it is a book that is written like this. And it's written like in poem form. And it's a very, very fast read, but I have not read this one yet. So, yeah. So, let's read a little bit of the back. Now, mind you, I don't have my glasses. Hold on. I will get my glasses. Okay, I am back with my glasses, so I'm going to read the back of the book. It says, just a year apart, the Chapman girls were as close as sisters could be. Hope could always count on Lizzie, and Lizzie could always count on Hope always. But even sisters have secrets, big secrets. And if Lizzie has her way, she'll take the biggest secret of all to her grave. With Lizzie in lockdown, can Hope discover the truth and save her sister, or is it already too late? Acclaimed author Carol Lynn Williams, Pen Award-winning first novel in verse, will capture and haunt readers after the final page. So I read exactly what it says on the back there, and that is the first book. Okay, going on to the second book. The second book, I ran up the steps and now I'm out of breath. Anyway, the second book that I have is called Freak Boy. It is by Kristen Elizabeth Clark, and it looks like this. And this one, again, is written in verse. So if you look at the pages, they are like really, really fast reads. And this one is quoted by Ellen Hopkins on the top. And it says, an important story written with compassion and startling insight. And that was written by Ellen Hopkins. Now in the back, I'm going to read the little synopsis. It's not very, very short. I need my glasses. Here we go. I'm in the wrong skin, but there's no way to make it right because I'm not into long fingernails, high heels, or skirts either. I'm Freak Boy, and there will never be a place for me anywhere. So that's all it says on the back. So yeah, sounds pretty interesting. And one day I will read this one because it's supposed to be a fast read. Okay, the next 3 books are by Ellen Hopkins. And yes, I have them. I think they were all part of series. When I edit this, I will look it up. I think that I have book 1 of each series. I don't have the rest because I wanted to read them first. And then if I liked it, I would get the second book. So here we go. The first book that I have by Ellen Hopkins is called Crank. Now, I don't know anything about it, but I think this is book 1. I will definitely look it up while I'm editing, as I said. And I will read the very, very short thing that is on the back. It's very short. And again, it's all written in verse. See that? Yeah. So, okay, the back says, life was good before I met the monster. After life was great, at least for a little while. Krista is the perfect daughter. Gifted high school junior, quiet, never any trouble. Then she meets the monster, Crank. And what begins as a wild ride turns into a struggle for her mind, her soul, and her life. Now, it looks like there are other books by her, and they are Burned Impulse in Glass. Burned Impulse in Glass. And I have Burned in Impulse, as I'm going to share with you right now. So the fourth book that I have is called Burned. And I don't know what it's about. It's also by Ellen Hopkins. So this might be book one. So I am going to read the very short blurb on the back. And this one says, I felt angry, frustrated. I felt I didn't belong, not in my church, not in my home, not in my skin. Raised in religious yet abusive family, Peyton Von Stratton starts asking questions about God, a woman's role, sex, and love. She experiences the first stirrings of passion, but when her father catches her in a compromising position, events spiral out of control. Peyton is sent to live with an aunt in the wilds of Nevada to find salvation and redemption. What she finds instead is love and acceptance until she realizes that her old demons will not let her go. And again, it is written in verse. So here you go. Lots. It might be a quick read. So this is the first one. And the last book that I have is also Ellen Hopkins, as I said. And the book is called Impulse. So it doesn't say anything on the front, but I'm going to read the little blurb on the back. And I think that this is book 2 of Burned, but I'm not sure until I edit it. So here we go. The back says, or act on your impulse, swallow the bottle, cut a little deeper, but put the gun on to your chest. So this seems like a suicide book. Tony's painful childhood memories can be quelled only through pills. Vanessa has a secret that keeps her coming back to the blade. And Connor seems to have the perfect life on the outside, but his inward battle with his parents, his peers, and himself give him one last choice to pull the trigger. These are 3 lives that would have been cut short if not for the hasty intervention by loved ones or fate. Now they are given a second chance at a better life, but only if they help one another and if they find the strength to let go of their inner demons for good. So it seems pretty interesting. And again, it is written in verse. So yeah, I'm going to have to read these on a readathon because they are kind of quick to read. But Ellen Hopkins, I've read one of her books before, and I think I read 2 of her books before. She writes a very, very mature adult. So usually it's about mature content, trigger warnings, and stuff like that. So just be aware if you go into reading her books. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.